If you think back, have you noticed an intensification of the sort of collective fixation with the concept of the end of the world since, say, the turn of the century or so? I mean, there's always been the religious people that talk about it, which is part of the point that I want to make here in a second. But I just see and hear it more often from just like, normal everyday people talking about when the shit hits the fan or the world is on fire or, things are falling apart. Maybe you've already sensed this, but this is people in a roundabout way telling us about themselves and how they're doing. Their shit is hitting or about to hit the fan. Their world is on fire and things are falling apart for them. Assuming that there's an objective reality or world that we all experience in the same way is a dead giveaway that someone is trapped in their conditioning due to repressed emotions in the body. Emotional repression actually forces us into building and viewing our own worlds in a certain way as a means of protection. Let's say I repress hurt, which means I'm terrified of acknowledging, accessing, feeling, and expressing the buried hurt in my body from childhood. My system is going to produce a worldview and an identity to keep me safe that says the world is dangerous and I have to be strong. Or maybe you repress anger, which compels you to view the world as unkind and yourself as kind. So when the hurt repressor inevitably experiences hurt, or the anger repressor anger, that's the end of their world. See? We believe things and make them true, not because they are true, but because we don't want to feel what's buried in our bodies. This goes for religion, spirituality, science, any worldview or paradigm that you can think of. People hide there. They hide from their buried emotions there. And my sense is this is why people have become so obsessed with the end of the world, right? They're clinging to their thought system or their world so they don't have to feel what they've repressed for so long. But here's the good news. When things get bad enough, because they will eventually, you can actually purposefully end your own world now. And despite what the mind says about it being terrifying and, apocalyptic, it's actually really liberating. If you'd like to learn how to do that, visit repressiontest.com.